Finally, I'm grateful that all of you made the journey to Washington this time. I'm eager to visit your parliament. I tell some of you, invite me to your parties. I said, be careful what you wish for.
Welcome to Tunacheki's Africa in the News. I'm Mike Mushi, and today's video we will be talking about the just concluded United States Africa Summit. For those of you who don't know, last week 50 African heads of state went to Washington DC for basically a photo op with the United States President Biden. Okay, so for us as Pan-Africanists, as people who care about Africa, we really have one word to sum up this whole charade, right? And the one word is status quo. The United States did this just to keep the current agreements, the current relationship between the United States and Africa, the one that has been ongoing since independence, stable, okay? Because as you might have known, China and Russia have really been doing a lot of business with Africa in the past decade, and China surpassed the United States fivefolds, right, to be Africa's top business partner, right? And the United States is seeing this, and it's in panic mode, and it just wants to keep the status quo. It doesn't want to help Africa more than like what it's doing. It doesn't want to help further develop Africa's industry, so that instead of Africa exporting its raw minerals for it to produce the goods and sell it wholesale. No, the United States doesn't want that. And the reason is you can see the deals that were signed during the US-Africa summit, right? So, for example, Zambia secured a lucrative deal with the United States, like a United States mining company, to provide cobalt to United States for the next decade, right? So most of you might know what cobalt is, but cobalt is a thing that powers your mobile phone. It's a thing that powers electric cars. It's the future gold, right? Gold is cool and all that, bling bling, and for industrial uses, but cobalt is the future. And through this meeting, the United States secured the largest producer of cobalt, which is the DR Congo, and the third largest producer of cobalt, which is Zambia, right? So just with this meeting, the United States has secured its electric future, right? And this is the reason why we keep saying these meetings are not meant to serve Africa even one bit. And you can even tell by the name. It was the United States Africa Summit, right? The United States first, the head, then the other guy, Africa, right? So like it just goes to show you, they are not even hiding it. All of the 50 African presidents were summoned, like little children, to the United States to have just a photo op, right? This is what I'm talking about. Just a photo op with Biden, secure deals, and let's go back a bit because most of you Africans, Pan-Africans like to bash African presidents for going to these meetings and signing these deals. But as you might have realized, most of them really don't have choices, right? The economic current situation is really bad. They need the funds. If not, they'll either be deposed, removed from power, removed through coup. Yeah, some of these presidents go to the United States to beg for this money because they have to, right? They have to please the current their current population, and more money is less problems for this president. So that's why they always flock in a row. Then to show you how this summit was covered in the media, it was so positive. Nearly all Western media news organizations were like, yeah, the future of Africa and America is solid. All those Western media news organizations that were targeting these African leaders that they call dictators, that they call like people who commit genocide. Like this week they were the darlings, showing them with like beautiful photo ops, no bad articles about these presidents, because they know they got word from the United States government. So these leaders were welcome to the United States. They all got good press. They all signed lucrative deals. majority benefiting the United States. They all made amazing speeches, which we covered here in the on our channel. But at the end of the day, nothing has changed. The status quo is kept. The status quo means the current operation, the current mode of operation, the current business standards, the current way of doing business, where Africa just gives raw materials to the United States. The United States makes a killing with it, sells some of it back at extraordinary high prices back to us. Yeah, that's the status quo the United States was looking for. That is what the United States want to take away from China. They want to take away from Russia, right? They're not in developing Africa. They're in developing the United States. The people of the United States did not vote in the current Democratic Party to help Africans. No, they voted the current party to help themselves, right? So if you see the United States doing something, right, it's for the benefit of its people. And for all of you Africans who are surprised that the United States is doing this to benefit its own people, no, that's the purpose of the United States. The United States' purpose is not to help Africans. And with this summit, they've shown exactly how they're going to help the people of America in the coming future. They're securing the mineral rights, they're securing the future businesses, they're securing it's like open shop, right? The shop was almost being closed, the Africa shop was almost being closed, but no, they opened it up again. So this is our take on the current US Africa summit that will just concluded. It's our honest opinion. Please let us know in the comments below what you think of Africa and America's relationship should be, right? Should it be more like a father-son relationship where one like calls the little children to hand over, bits of scraps for them to make them happy when they go home? Or should it be more of a 50-50 kind of partnership, right? Yeah, where like it's just more just like a business, right? Not more patronizing or kind of like undermining or exploitative behaviors. Yeah. So please, we love your opinions. It what makes this channel. We really appreciate you guys. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. It's the best way to show YouTube this is an interesting video, and it will share it to more like-minded people like you, more Pan-Africanists, more Africans, right? It's been me, Mekimushi from Tunacheki, and this has been Africa in the News. And as usual, Africa is watching.